As a Japanese housewife living in the US, I want to look at the counterfacts of socialization from unique perspectives.
Have you ever bought something with a 4.5-star rating, only to be completely disappointed? Or maybe you skipped a restaurant with 3 stars, but your friend later told you it was the best meal they'd ever had? If this sounds familiar, you've stumbled upon what I call the paradox of the 5-star rating system. We trust these little stars to guide our choices, from the movies we watch to the doctors we see. They seem so simple, so objective. But the truth is, they're anything but. Today, we're going to dive deep into why that 5-star rating on your screen is often a beautifully constructed illusion. Let's start with a simple question. What does a 5-star rating actually mean? For you, 5 stars might mean absolutely perfect, life-changing. I'd sell my kidney for this. For someone else, it might just mean, yep, it did the job, no complaints. Right there, we have a huge problem. There's no universal standard. A product that gets a 3-star review might be described as average. But what is average? It's completely subjective. One person's average is another person's amazing. This lack of a shared definition is the first crack in the foundation of the rating system. We're all speaking different languages but using the same 5 symbols to communicate. Now, let's talk about the people who actually leave reviews. Think about the last time you left one. Was it because the experience was just okay? Probably not. We are far more likely to be motivated by extreme emotions. This is called the J-curve effect. Most reviews are either glowing 5-star raves or furious 1-star rants. The vast majority of people, the ones who had a perfectly fine, average experience, simply don't bother to leave a review. They have better things to do. So, the data we see is heavily skewed. It's like trying to understand a city's entire population by only talking to people who are either ecstatically happy or incredibly angry. You're missing the huge, silent majority in the middle, which is where the most realistic picture probably lies. This leads us to another big issue. Fake reviews. The online marketplace is a battlefield, and reviews are the weapons. Businesses know how much we rely on those stars, so a whole industry has sprung up to manipulate them. You can buy 5-star reviews in bulk to boost your product's visibility. Competitors can review, bomb your business with fake 1-star reviews to tank your score. It's a digital Wild West. Some platforms are getting better at detecting this, using AIs to spot suspicious patterns, but the fakers are always evolving their tactics. They use VPNs, create fake accounts, and write reviews that look incredibly genuine. How can you, as a consumer, be expected to tell the difference between a real glowing review and a paid-for fake one? It's almost impossible. But manipulation isn't always so sinister. Sometimes it's baked right into the system by the companies themselves. Ever gotten an email that says, "How was your experience? If it was anything less than 5 stars, please contact us directly before leaving a review." This is called review gating. Companies actively filter out unhappy customers, redirecting their complaints to customer service while encouraging happy customers to post public reviews. It's a clever way to artificially inflate their ratings. On the surface, it looks like excellent customer service, but it's also a strategy to manicure their public image, ensuring that the average rating you see is higher than it probably should be. And then there's the pressure we face as reviewers. Think about your ride-sharing app. After a ride, you're prompted to rate your driver. You know that anything less than 5 stars can negatively impact their ability to earn a living. The driver was fine, not amazing, but fine. The car was clean. He got you there safely. Is that a 4-star experience? Maybe, but you hesitate. You don't want to be the person who gets someone in trouble over something minor. So, you tap the 5th star. This is rating inflation in action. In systems where ratings have real-world consequences for individuals, we tend to grade on a curve, pushing the average higher and higher until 5 stars becomes the default for acceptable, and 4 stars becomes a slap on the wrist. This makes the entire scale almost useless for telling the difference between good and truly exceptional service. So, what does this all mean for us? Are we just lost in a sea of meaningless stars? Not quite. The key is to become a more critical consumer of reviews. Don't just look at the final score. That number is the least interesting part of the story. Instead, dive into the actual reviews themselves. First, ignore the 5-star and 1-star reviews, at least initially. Head straight for the 2, 3, and 4-star reviews. These are often the most balanced and nuanced. People who leave these reviews have often thought more critically about their experience. They'll tell you what they liked and what they didn't, giving you a much more realistic picture. A 3-star review that says the food was incredible, but the service was slow is way more useful than a 1-star, I hated it, or a 5-star, it was great. Next, look for patterns. If you see 10 different reviews from different times, all mentioning the same specific problem, like the battery dies after 2 hours, or the waiter was rude, that's a red flag you should take seriously. Conversely, if all the 5-star reviews are vague and use similar generic phrasing, like great product, highly recommend, while the negative reviews are detailed and specific, be suspicious. The specific details are where the truth usually lies. Also, check the dates of the reviews. Is a product getting great reviews now, but had terrible ones a year ago? Maybe they improved it, or did all the good reviews appear in a single week? That could be a sign of a paid campaign. And finally, learn to read reviews for what they tell you about the reviewer, not just the product. Someone might give a restaurant 1 star because it was too loud, but if you're looking for a lively, energetic place, that negative review is actually a positive signal for you. Someone might complain that a hiking boot was too stiff, but if you need strong ankle support for rocky terrain, that's exactly what you want. Context is everything. You have to filter the reviews through the lens of your own needs and preferences. Your perfect 5-star experience might be hiding in someone else's 2-star complaint. So, the 5-star rating system is broken, but it's not useless. It's a tool. And like any tool, you have to know how to use it properly. It's not a simple truth, it's a messy, chaotic, and often misleading collection of human opinions. By being skeptical, digging into the details, and understanding the psychology behind why people leave the reviews they do, you can learn to see past the illusion of the stars. You can navigate the paradox and find the information that's actually valuable to you. The next time you see a 4.5-star rating, don't just take it at face value. Be a detective. The real story is waiting for you in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into the systems that shape our world. Let me know in the comments about a time a rating totally misled you. See you next time.